Hey guys, welcome back to this chess learners video. Today we're going to be doing a win at chess video where I'm just going to play some games and show you how to win at chess basically. So we're starting out, this guy is 1498 elo, chess.com, so reasonably high, okay? But still at this level, okay, basically you heard the saying, last one to blunder loses. So we're just going to try to not blunder, that's really how you win. So he started out knight f3. Okay, the ready opening, which isn't a bad opening. I don't recommend it because you can get in trouble over the center, and then obviously knight f3. What I played was d5, and what I recommend you playing too is d5, and then because obviously you can't play e5 because then you can just take the pawn, so you play d5. That's really, if whatever your opponent plays is black, you either want to play e5 or d5 if you like the more classical style of games, okay? I just covered the scoreboard because the glare is a little bad, but so here basically you still want to castle on the king side. You want to play here, but you don't want to go there quite yet, okay, because of this bishop pin, okay? But really, it's not that bad, okay? So you just want to bring the knight out. What I recommend. That's why he played there, is so when you go knight out, he can go there. But it's not even that bad, okay, because you don't need to put this pawn on e5 right away, because you already have your pawn on d5. You want at least one pawn in the middle, but you don't need the pawn on d5. Okay, c4. Okay, basically what he wants is just take and then take by the bishop, because the idea is he'll trade his wing pawn for my center pawn and put his bishop in a stronger position. So obviously you don't want to take. It is defended by the queen, okay? And then I could go here, e6, and then take back with a pawn. You usually want to take back with a pawn, okay? But that blocks out with this bishop, okay? But if I'm going to do that, I may put my bishop there. I don't really want to do that because you really don't want to fianchetto your bishop unless you're absolutely sure that you're going to castle that way, and I'm not absolutely sure. So I'm just going to go knight to c6, okay? If he takes, I'll take back with the knight, and then I'll just bring my knight back to here. Like, it's okay to move your knight a couple times if you get the position you want. Because, you know, the problem with his move is he's moving a pawn instead of a piece, okay? So now he hits it again, but I'm all good because take. If he takes, I can take back with the queen. Always make sure, okay, that you, always make sure you have another move. Always make sure you can recapture in time, okay? Uh, So I'm running a bit low on time. I only have 3 minutes. It's a 5-5 game. Um, he is 420. Okay, this is like another key. Don't let your clock run down too far, and I recommend always looking at your bonus. Okay, so this is a 5-5 game. You have a 5-second bonus. Technically, you can just play indefinitely with a 5-second bonus because that's enough time for you to make your moves. Okay, so in this game, you're still worried about time control, but not as worried as say like a 5-2 because 2 seconds is really not enough time to make a move. Your hand might slip or something. You can't really think, and you're just gonna lose on time. But either way, I just try to, in a blitz, any kind of blitz game, I try to never get below a minute unless I have a winning position, because then you can just finish it off, okay? So if I take, he takes, I don't really want to do that, okay? And now, I want to go, e6. I could have went e5 and then tried to misplace his knight, but it really doesn't do anything because he can just come to here or something, and then I'm just going to trade off a bishop that I don't really want to trade off, okay? I'm not really sure what he's doing over there, okay? But now that I have another piece defending it, I can afford to block my queen out, okay? But this is a mistake I see people make sometimes, is they'll have the queen defending something, and then they'll move their bishop in front, and then they'll be like, oh, whoops, it's not defended anymore. But, okay, I'm fine right now. And then just gonna castle. He has some pressure along this diagonal, but I'm not too worried about it. Take. This guy's actually playing well. Yeah, he hasn't made any mistakes yet. I'd be happy if he took here, because then I can reroute this knight. I'll have a pawn defending there. Yeah, okay, he doesn't want to take there. So now it is double. It's attacked twice. It's only defended once. Okay. Um, I think I'm just gonna trade. Okay. Whenever you whenever you get your knight out of position here, if it might take a while to get back, you might as well just trade it off on the other side. Okay. Now he has about 3 minutes left on his clock. I have 2:37, so we're about even in time. He has a nice bishop here. I gotta watch his queen doesn't get going or something. And now, just gonna make a basic threat of um, attacking the pinned knight. Okay, now here I could go here, and then he would take, and I would take. It would lose a pawn, but I could try to get some kingside attack. But you know, I really just like going here. And if he's gonna push again, if he wants to mess up his kingside position, I mean, go ahead. You're really just playing for small weaknesses. Okay, so that was a weird move. Like, now he's got to do this move here. But it doesn't even work, because I can take his knight, and it's attacking his queen. So that queen move actually just, like, that was a bad blunder right there. Whoa. No. Chris 011, you just sacked your queen. Come on, buddy. I mean, he was playing pretty strong, 1500 player, but like, you can't sack your queen. Okay, it was okay. He sacked the knight for 2 pawns originally. Well, originally it was nothing. He was just gonna have a bad position. Then he sacked it for a knight and 2 pawns. But then he sacked his queen, and then things. I mean, he still can play this out, but things probably won't go too well for him from here on out. Um, I'm looking just for a way to just like trade off material, which is what you really want to do when you're winning. Don't really see anything, so I'll just bring my rook to the middle. I gotta watch the bishop hitting there, but I should be fine. I am now +6. He has a 2:30 on his clock. I have a minute 50, okay? And he's gonna castle that way, which isn't a bad idea. I mean, when you're losing, you have to get something going, especially when you're losing by that much material. This looks like a nice square for my bishop. Always try to get your bishop into the enemy camp in a nice spot like that. Because now... Oh, yes. See how his bishop doesn't have much running room. Okay? So I just kind of attack it. You always have to watch, especially if your bishop's like around here and you have a pawn up like this, your backwards defense is cut off. You have to watch. Okay, I don't mind that move, because his bishop was trapped. Okay, he's way down. He needs to get something going, and then he opens up that pawn there. That's actually like, I'm kind of liking that move from him. I mean, queen check. I gotta be careful around here, actually. Like, okay, he resigned. I don't like when they resign in these games, because it's like, it's like I mean, I like to finish the game so I can kind of show you guys, everything, like how to convert a winning position and stuff. But like, this move here wasn't bad, like, because then the rooks are coming in and he can try to get something going. I mean, because the king would come here, he would have to try to, because he has the bishop here, he'd have to try to get a rook there, try to get a check there, maybe a perpetual check or a windmill tactic. Like, he wasn't completely done, okay, he doesn't have I mean, like, this is forced. Okay, but then his king's not in terrible shape. He's gonna lose the knight. Okay, and then like after that, probably rook check. King would move here, and then yeah, he's probably done. Like, if you try to put your rook there, you're just gonna lose that rook with mate. Okay, but like, he played well. He made the mistake over here of letting me push the pawn to attack the pinned knight. Okay, so if your knight is pinned to your queen, you never want them to be able. Always look for the pawn push to attack it. Okay, and then he just sacked his queen. Like, he moved his knight and sacked his queen. You just can't do that. So, and then he made another tactical error over here, letting his bishop get trapped. So the main takeaway from that game is work on your tactics. Okay, because it was really a tactical, like what I said at the start. Last one to blunder wins. Okay, it really was that. His positional strength, his positional strategy, pretty good, which is what you'll find at that level. So basically, just don't let them attack a pinned piece, basically, and don't get your pieces trapped. So basically, that was really the key takeaways, and that'll be it for this video. We'll do another one soon, maybe a little higher up the rating range, maybe a little lower down. But I hope you learned from that video just how to, play a solid game, capitalize on your opponent's weaknesses and stuff.